Each and every year all across the United States, some of our beloved sisters and brothers in this noble profession make the ultimate sacrifice and lose their lives protecting their fellow man. We are here today to honor the memory of those officers who left for work one day but never came home.
Robert Laughlin, Minneapolis Police Department, July 28, 1884.
Georgiana Sherritt, Minneapolis Police Department, June 14th, 1937.
As a police chief, I'm asked a variety of questions. Every so often I get the question, Chief, what is it that keeps you up at night? Well, there are many correct answers. The answer is always this. I have the constant concern for the safety of my officers. And every night I fear we could lose an officer in the line of duty. Every time an officer puts on his or her badge and it begins a shift, or kisses a spouse and kids goodbye before heading to work, that officer knows this could be their last shift. Every traffic stop or suspect search carries the same realization that this could be my last call. That's why I also feel it's important to honor not only those who have paid the ultimate sacrifice protecting the residents of this great city and county, but we should also honor their family members who have also sacrificed and lost so much during the mission of keeping the public safe. We've lost more than 1,500 officers in the past 10 years in this country, and we lost 143 of our brothers and sisters last year. We as a community of officers and deputies and agents lose one family member every 63 hours. Think about that for a minute. While we have been fortunate here in Minneapolis in recent years, I can't tell you how many times a year our honor guard travels across this country to make sure that we're showing solidarity and support for our fallen sisters and brothers. I want to take this opportunity to tell you about Patrolman Robert Fossum and Ward Lee Canfield, who pursued a stolen vehicle on Saturday, August 17, 1957. The three people inside that car were on their way to rob a local market. During the chase, the suspects fired at the squad car before crashing. As Fossum and Canfield approached the car, they took on more gunfire. Patrolman Fossum was struck in the head and died at the scene. Officer Canfield was also shot, and as the suspects left the scene, they struck the officer with their vehicle, dragging him for 30 feet before he was able to free himself. Ward Lee Canfield was forced to retire due to his injuries in 1960. He was confined to a wheelchair and in his bed, and he and his family were forced to live through more than 100 surgeries and 97 blood transfusions before he tragically passed away from pneumonia on Thursday, March 2, 2000. The Hennepin County coroner ruled his death a homicide due to the gunshot wounds from that fatal call back in 1957. Back to the suspects in this case. They were located 20 days after killing Officer Fossum. Two of them were killed in a shootout with police, and the third committed suicide in jail in 1958. Three men were brothers. We talk a lot about officers who are killed in the line of duty, but I think this also shows officers who also pay a sacrifice by being injured and have permanent disability for years to come. In 2015, 51,548 law enforcement officers were assaulted on duty. So far in 2017, in the line of duty officer deaths in this country are up 31%. This has always been and remains a dangerous profession, but it's more than a profession, and it remains a noble and honorable call to service. Today, it's my honor to wear this badge as we recognize the heroes that gave their lives for our communities and our police department.
George Partridge, Minneapolis Police Department, May 26, 1976.
Lisa Kern, Minneapolis Police Department, July 11, 2004.
Every year on May 15th, we honor fallen peace officers for the very reason that they raised their right hands and they took their oath to respond, to be the first to arrive, to be the first to help, to put others' needs in front of their own. These peace officers honored their oath. They collectively said, yes, we will become officers to do good, to assist and help our fellow relationships in our neighborhoods and our communities. We will study and train to follow our laws and respect our Constitution. We do this work every day, folks, even when it's dangerous or even when it could cost us our lives. And in the honor of those who have gone before us, in honor of those who have paid the ultimate sacrifice in keeping their oaths, we rededicate ourselves to our profession, to our fellow residents, and to the public we serve. We honor our fallen because we honor our oath.